Hey guys, Joel here, Police 10-8 Talk. Got Officer Bosco with us today. We have another handgun for you today. We're going to be doing the SP-01 Tactical. Provided from Big Daddy Guns. They're located in Gainesville, Florida. Their phone number is 855-682-4872. Website's www.bigdaddysgun.com. So give us just a minute. We're going to go over some specs of this thing, and then we're going to bring it out a little bit on the range and give you some impressions. Be right back. Hey guys, back with you here. Going to go over some specs of this handgun with you before we start shooting it. This is a CZ-75 SP-01 Tactical. It's a 9mm, has an 18 round double stack magazine. It's a steel framed handgun, which is obvious by the weight. The weight on it's 2.4 pounds. This particular one is a DASA model. It has fixed tritium night sights on it. The barrel is cold hammer forged with a length of 4.6 inches. Overall length of the handgun is 8.15. Total height on it is 5.79 inches. It has a safety's ambidextrous. It's a decocking lever. It has a safety step on the hammer. Also has a firing pin block safety. It, as you can notice by the light we put on it, it's got a section of 1913 rail. It's covered in a black poly coat. It's got just from holding it, it's got a very ergonomic grip. It's also got an extended beaver tail. And it was originally designed for military and law enforcement. So give us just a sec. We're going to get this thing on the range and see what she does.
Hey everybody, it's Officer Bosco. Welcome back to Police 10-8 Talk. I'm going to be putting about 10 rounds through the CZ SP-01 pistol. And let's see what we can get. I'll be putting about 10 rounds through it. So let's see what we can get out of it. Going hot?
Hot.
Okay, and what we're going to do is I'm going to basically hand this off to Joel, is ready to go up and compare the targets and give you our impressions. So stand by a second, let me get Joel. You're safe. Everything's open.
Tight grip, a little left.
I shot that way on purpose. Oh, that way we can kind of just
trying to leave me distinguish target.
Yeah, well we can tell who's group. So I can show that my group's probably going to be tighter.
It probably will be. Range is hot.
Not hot.
Weapons clear. Well guys, give us just a minute. We'll move towards the target, give you some impressions. Be right back. Hey guys, here we are back with you. We both shot 10 rounds through the SP-01 target here. Gonna let Bosco go first, giving you some impressions of it. And take it away, Bosco.
The weight on this thing definitely helps. I mean, it's soft shooting. I mean, for 9mm, it's probably one of the softest shooting 9mm I've shot in a long time. I mean, you barely felt the recoil. One complaint, the double action trigger, I hate. To me, it's a little too long, and it's pretty stout. It's probably, I'd say, well over 12 pounds on the double action 13, but it seemed like it was pretty pretty gritty on the first one. There seemed to be a lot of, you had to do quite a bit. It may just be the curvature of the trigger too. Now in single action, one thing I did find out shooting it that I liked a lot, it had kind of like a short reset, almost like kind of like a Glock trigger, even though it's a hammer fired gun. And that was able to help me get tighter groups. You know, you can basically stage that trigger, because like a Glock, you could almost feel the reset, and it was very short. That was one thing I did like about it. But the double action trigger, I think, is extreme. And now, of course, this may be a newer pistol too, and it may smooth out over time.
It hasn't been shot hardly any at all.
Hardly at all, which it might smooth out over time. But that double action pull definitely it's stout. You're definitely not going to pull that accidentally. It's pretty stout. But other than that, that's about the only real complaint I have. And other than that, I mean, it's a shooter. I mean, it's really soft shooting. I mean, that weight definitely helps.
Well, guys, like let me see just a sec. Like Bosco was talking about the weight. Remember when we went over the specs? It's almost 2.5 pounds. So
yeah,
you know it's there.
And with the light and ammo, it's probably almost 3, probably at least.
It's probably brushing 3 at that point.
At least.
Sweet shooter. Bosco pointed out recoil. I think due to the fact that it's a 9mm and the fact that it's so heavy, recoil is basically non-existent. Bosco already pointed out in double action, needless to say, the trigger is long. In this case, it almost seemed excessively long. Could be due to the fact that I have small hands. But overall, controls, easily usable, soft shooter. I would not want to wear it on a duty belt every day.
It's a little hell on the heavy side, to say the least.
I'm a huge fan of polymer frame guns, so yeah. This is the first steel frame gun I've shot in
years.
Oh my God, a long time.
Yeah.
You can see, if we can zoom in here just a touch, you can see our targets. This was Bosco way off to the left.
On purpose.
But yeah, he says was on purpose, and then here I am. It's a great shooter. If you're looking for something, I think I could give you a recommendation on this. Just keep in mind the weight, and it is a little gritty, but I think after a while it'll smooth out. So guys, thanks for giving us a view. We appreciate it. Questions, comments, feel free, subscribe. Got to give another shout out to Big Daddy Guns in Gainesville, Florida. 855-682-4872. Check out their website. Good website. And you got anything else, Bosco?
No, sir. Just be safe and watch your 6.